Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode... Oh my god, I've lost count.
It's episode...
I mean, that's about on 23.
So we are 2 years past drinking age.
It's true, we are... Nothing exciting happened today. Well, that's not true. If we go on for another 3 episodes, we'll be able to rent a car.
That's true.
Well,
our bodies will start to decay.
Well, we'll have to pay for our own insurance, actually, after another 3 episodes. So it's very important we finish this up in the next 2.
The good news is I don't know if any of these people are going to need much insurance.
That's true. Well, I mean, Hifumi had a pre-existing condition. He wouldn't have been able to get anything.
Well, hello everyone. We are... so this is probably... probably the penultimate episode because this... So we're at the class trial and this shit is long.
Could have used an end-of-life policy. Oh no, life insurance. They would have made a banger return on the life insurance. But no, as Bird said, this is likely going to be the penultimate episode. That's why it's the ultimate penultimate. Also, Sabrina is here. Welcome, Sabrina, and thanks for the resub.
Hey, 5 months. Awesome, thank you.
Your support of this channel is well into its 2nd trimester. And for that, I am grateful. But anyway, enough talk, have at thee. I'm ready to get back into the shit. Are you ready to litigate?
I'm ready.
Let's do
I'm
it.
ready for some hot legal action.
Hot legal action.
So, alright, so hopefully, maybe we'll be finding out who the mastermind is tonight. I still think it's Sayaka, but I don't know.
What if it was us the whole time?
I can't say... I'm legally under a gag order from saying anything.
You choose now to respect the law of man?
Implying I do not like to be gagged.
Damn, that really was the best... I got nothing. That really was the best comeback you could have used. I got nothing.
You certainly got sexy.
I got nothing. I got nothing but the sexy redeem. That's all we got.
And you know what? That's all we need.
That's all we need. All right. Well, kids, let's do it. Oh, I'm eating the mic. All right. Let me know if this is better. Is that better? Because I thought it was peaking.
Sounds alright to me right now.
A little far. Okay. Well, if you'd like to kick us off, Birdie Bird.
Alright.
Well then, let's begin!
Were we really this close? Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed Danganronpa as much as I did. What an ending! Joke's on us, that's when Danganronpa 2 starts. Do we have room to set additional skills? I don't think we do. Yeah, we have only one other. So Robot Jock is staying. Lost in Thought, we've only timed out once, I think. Envious Influence. We would have to get rid of a 3 skill. Do we want to keep Melodious Voice, or do we want to swap that out for Envious Influence?
So, Melodious Voice will make the awful rhythm game from hell sections easier.
That's all I need to know. Moving on. Alright, so we have a shit ton of evidence So let's look at our truth bullets. Of which there's only 17. Okay. So to review, we have the Monokuma file. Our unknown assailant. The victim was stabbed with a single. I'm sorry. Mukuroi-sama, the 16th student hidden in this school, the one they call the ultimate despair. She's dangerous. Watch out for her.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry, I didn't say the whole thing. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You got to say the whole thing. All right. So the unknown victim was dead before they were exploded. They were stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object as a metal pipe. The body was discovered covered in wounds, but they were at least several days old. Which is interesting because we know from Mukuro's student registry that she came in without a single wound on her. Several places to check. The headmaster's room, the bio lab, the Monokuma door, and the second floor of the dormitory. There's also the garden and the dojo. The garden was where the arrows were. The dojo... I'm sorry. The garden's where she died. The dojo's where the arrows were. How long have we been in the school? Does it ever give away to tell the passage of time? Other than us going to sleep and waking up, no. Several rooms have been locked. The headmaster's room on the 4th floor, where there was a secret room containing, Kyoko's dead dad and also his love for her. The bio room on the 5th floor, which is the world's most depressing Dairy Queen. The Monokuma door on the 4th floor data center, which is the control room, and the 2nd floor of the dormitory area, which was absolutely destroyed. Also, the headmaster's room is actually where the student log was. The 2nd floor is where the body was. So we could have just been here like 2 weeks. Yeah, that's correct. The Monokuma control room, we've been in here. The tarp, which came from the bio lab. Mukuro's profile. The ultimate despair, which caused the tragedy a year ago, and there seems to be a group of them. The hidden room, present, which is, the headmaster. Kyoko and the headmaster. The headmaster's e-handbook, which helped us a lot. Hero's notebook. Kyoko's pocketbook. The lights turn blue when it is occupied. We're short a body. A group photo, which for some reason doesn't have us in it. Genocide, Jack and Toko do not share a memory. Kyoko, who insists that our friend was beaten up after they died. And the interview DVD, which shows that everybody did an interview when they were admitted. Alright, we feel good to go in on this?
Let's do it. Only way out is forward.
No, I agree with Kiku's theory that, everybody got a copy of the picture where they're the one missing. Because that would make sense as to why they're all freaked out.
I legit don't remember.
Well, because they won't talk to us, but they're also not talking to each other.
Yeah, it's something like that, but I don't remember the specifics.
Only one way to find out. Let's go. Also, y'all, if the volume is off again, please let me know.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Yes, yeah, I've toned it down.
There we go.
Of course, it's a special rule.
So listen up.
Listening.
If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
He's awfully excited about it.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Kirigiri, you're the ultimate detective, not the ultimate lawyer.
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Bullshit!
I have many dates that would prove otherwise.
The conviction with which you delivered that line leaves no room for doubt.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, his voice dropped a lot.
was just
Oh,
about to
you're
say.
taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
He's come down for the first time in like 4 years.
Is the mastermind only one person?
Oh, shit!
Ooh, damn, like
Okay, hero!
an actual clever thought.
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me!
Wow, it really was good while it lasted.
A fleeting glimmer of hope. Terminal lucidity, for sure.
Like a shooting star. Majestic in its beauty. But soon, only hot dust in the universe.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it!
My favorite thing about the way they write him is they let him get really close to having good ideas. Like, dangerously close.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right!
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Oh?
I have evidence of my own.
Okay.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present.
Oh, they did!
Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of...
No, that's wrong.
Shut the fuck up,
They're
hero!
all use the same fucking brain cell.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence
Yeah.
you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
I'm the mastermind. I knew it.
Well, yeah.
But I've been shopped out of mine.
Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
I love all these pictures of just like...
I am terrified of what's gonna happen to Makoto and Leon in about half a second.
And
Why?
sadly,
Why is she running like Sonic the Hedgehog? Baby girl is leaning into it like she's drifting on a motorcycle. She is just straight up Tokyo drifting around this track. She got that Sans Undertale eye glow. Though I honestly think the most shocking thing about this is they let Hiro wear his sandals on the track.
I didn't even notice that, but you're right. I mean, typically being able to run in flip-flops is strictly a fat boy trait, but I'll allow it.
Oh! Oh, no, Kiku pointed out something interesting.
What?
You can't
Oh,
see you can't see Junko's face.
Ooh, and you couldn't in our picture either.
Yeah. I think what's really worrying me too is that once Sakura passes, like, the wind shear on Hifumi's body is gonna be... Also, anyone else find it odd that Mukuro is not in a gym outfit?
Yeah, she's not. Well, I mean, neither is Celeste, who's in the background, like, right behind, like, right in between Hifumi and Leon. She's still, you know, doing her thing.
They literally didn't want to do any more art of her. It's just her. It literally is just her regular art. She's just back.
She got photoshopped in there.
I figured as much. In which case...
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Yeah, you can't see Junko's face in this one either. Interesting.
Celeste is looking right at it, though.
My favorite. All right, so here's what's great though. If you look at the logo on the donut box, that is absolutely like a knockoff Krispy Kreme logo.
Krispy Kreme, the ultimate patisserie.
I'm sorry. Every time I play a scene where Aoi is prominently featured, I want some goddamn donuts. I like. Also, I love how, like, Sakura's hand doesn't look like it's actually on her arm. It looks like just some weird texture thing.
It does. Like, it looks like her hand is, like, way off where it should be.
It's like they forgot to draw it, and they're like, oh, fuck, I guess we need to put that there.
They might have, because, like, look at the bandages.
Yeah.
And it just kind of doesn't line up.
It doesn't, no, but, like... It almost looks like there was, like, a ruffle on it, and it flattened, like you would see on, like... Like, if she moved her arm, they would flap, you know what I mean? It looks like fringe. Also, Oh, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's Jill. I'm pretty sure that's Jack way too close to Byakuya there. My man looks like he's about to dive into that book like he's trying to rescue someone from the TV world in Persona 4. Like he's straight up hoping to get ported out of there. Oh, I should have read that.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
I don't know, but it may or may not be plot relevant. I guess we'll find out.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us. Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
I feel like we have like 22 prior episodes full of evidence. May I submit 66 hours of unedited footage to the court? The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is... I almost want to say that.
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Which, by the way, anyone find it odd the one that Hina's missing from is, like, the track? The place she would most logically be found at? Other than the pool?
And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Well, fine. Guess I'll contribute.
And there's just a fish.
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
Okay, we pulled away from that photo way too quick. I have questions about that photo.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
There's a hint! Let me lean a little further away from the mic before I do this, I guess. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to get that out. But you know, there might be more to this than Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. There we go! It's just Celeste in the same pose again!
Why is there the fish in the pool?
She put it there for training purposes.
You know what? That's valid.
Hifumi brought it for a snack. She wanted to fight it, he wanted to eat it. But
I
no,
can't blame him.
you are correct though. Yeah, Leon is trying to drown Junko and Sakura somehow grabbed a fish out of a pool. You are correct. I love how Chihiro's just there having a time.
Chihiro's just been having a time in all of these.
Chihiro's just there.
Chihiro did not deserve any of this.
Which, Stream, I feel like I should admit to you, because I told Bird earlier, I told Bird half of this, this game has rotted my brain so much, I actually just completed the Pokedex for Scarlet and Violet. And, I have a Scizor named Jack, and I have a Rotom named AE after Alter Ego.
Beautiful.
Yakuya's picture. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something.
Group photo has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Can you just forget about the photo already?
I cannot.
Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
Kiko, it's Junko! Junko is straight! Yes. Which, fun fact, I was out and about the other day and saw a Junko cosplayer in the wild, but I was mad because I didn't recognize the outfit until like after we were parting ways. Because I saw them from the back, and so I saw the back of the wig. And then I saw like the hair clips and it clicked.
Junko's a very, very popular character to cosplay.
I can't blame them.
I mean, she's
serving. Fashionable. That was the point of the character.
That's very true.
It's a shame she left us so early.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
I mean, not as sad as it was that we put all of our meme eggs in Sayaka's basket, but
Yes, she was.
So you think they're fake? No. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that.
Hero, you
So
probably
it's gotta
don't
be a
remember what
fake.
happened, right?
I'm sure of it.
Hero's not a reliable narrator. Not a reliable anything, actually. He's pretty useless.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either, but is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Okay, you really gotta stop doing this, my guy. Every time he thinks hard about something, it's like he's trying to, like, fill out the word count. Amnesia.
The Dark Descent.
Which we're not playing! At the moment.
Instead, we're playing Amnesia the Weeb Descent.
Now I understand.
I just remembered I can't remember anything!
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
For the last time, yes.
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. Oh god. Oh god, no.
Look at all those bullets.
Look at all those bullets.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we all lost our memories
Is totally stupid, obviously!
I want to be part of the debate too!
You're saying
We all got spontaneous. Since when did this turn into...
I promise you, I have ever since I got to the school, I remember everything.
No, that's wrong.
Shut the fuck up! Tell him, Naegi!
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
I love how that came up the moment that Isaac started playing Animal Crossing.
Good night, everybody.
Joke's on you, if I die, the kill switch activates and you'll never see my search history.
No, it's nothing like that.
I mean, you didn't get to finish it, you don't actually know. We're all in an orgy, hit our heads simultaneously and got amnesia.
It's a
Our
video
queen.
of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I mean all of us, including you.
You lied! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
Well, it's about to get very uncomfortable. Well...
What are you saying?
That? We were saying that.
I didn't imagine you would remember.
You didn't remember either, fuckboy! Well, I recovered my memories first. That makes me better than you.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Is that really so far-fetched given everything else that's happened?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Yes, Byakuya! Tell him, Tagami!
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
I too would like to know.
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
Can we not wheel a DVD player down here? Can we not do that? Is that too much to ask? Is that not in the budget?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else? Nobody remembers? You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
That's great.
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
I believe it.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oh hey, they did psychic surgery?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
I love how casual he is with all this. Yep, you're right. I would be lying out of my ass. Personally.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How?
Yes, how? I too would like to know.
Come. That hardly matters right now.
Because plot, that's why.
Because plot, that's why. Because fuck you! Because fuck you, I say. I'm just gonna... My strategy for winning the game is just to let him vibrate like that until he short circuits. He'll get tired and we can sneak out.
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
Bear has a point.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
All this talk of memories. If some person says hearts, I'm out. I'm kidding, I'm not. We love you, Nomura.
Plot twist, this is all side game of Kingdom Hearts. What's his name? Xehanort was the mastermind all along.
The bear is secretly Ansem. like Ansem thrice removed.
Oh my god, it even has to do with the photographs too. Good call, Kiku.
The original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
Because it was fun.
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
Sure does.
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student hidden in the school, the one they call the ultimate despair. She's dangerous, watch out for her. Oh, it's a conditioned response now. Delicious.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
Oh, by the way, your cursor's on the screen.
Oh, son of a bitch. Now it's not. Well, either way, we still have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
I mean, she is the ultimate rider. I love how the mastermind, the one controlling Monokuma. Is it the Monokuma control room?
So who did it?
Whoever did it is that much I'm sure.
Is the mastermind real?
Of course, they have
What makes you so...
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
No, I didn't want that!
Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
I didn't want to absorb it, I wanted to shoot!
So who did it? Whoever did it is that much I'm...
But when you... Is the mastermind real?
Of course, they have to be...
What makes you so...
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the
And I got
background,
blocked.
So who did it? Whoever did it is that much I'm...
But when you... Is the mastermind real?
Of course, they have to be...
What makes you so...
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is
There we go.
No, that's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yeah. Maybe I did.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students.
Hey, 16 times. It's how many times you've read this.
That's so true.
And other people take single step and hope speak since the killing game began.
I'm actually curious, do you think this cutscene or the Mukuro Ikasaba cutscene plays more?
God, that's a good question.
It's
It's close either way.
Can we get the stream statisticians to go back and check that for us, please? Can we? Someone hop on Game Facts and find out.
Are there 16 students?
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
I believe you. Something just tells me you're trustworthy.
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
You bitch!
We get blamed every single trial, don't we?
Sure, blame it on the dog. Nobody farts, it's fine. You live in a utopian, gas-free society. Hypocrites.
What? Why me?
Because you're comfortable and easy to wear.
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, that is a good point.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Oh, goddamn. Oh!
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
You are correct, ma'am. 10 points to Lady Lavender.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Say yes, or you go back in your crate.
Tell them Makoto.
The other wounds.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
Well, it can't be the stab wound because Kyoko established that the knife was put in her after she died. Which would also be the reason why they had to use fake blood.
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
Let me hydrate while she explains this.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
To the morgue!
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know...
You're wrong.
She denied me before I could even say anything.
No!
Ma'am!
Ma'am!
Down!
I mean, don't get me wrong, that menage a trois would have an obscenely high IQ, but... Oh god, just the thought of that just makes it sound like Kyoko and fucking
Toko? Byakuya?
no, fucking Kyoko and Byakuya, well, in order to save our marriage, we decided we'd find a third. Because clearly neither of them want to be there with the other one.
I'm sticking to my theory that
we have shared custody of the fuck buddy. I gotta get her on alternating weekends. Oh god. Okay, well, aside from thinking of the worst possible remake of Kramer vs. Kramer, let's move forward.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm...
Please sneeze right now.
Not weird, okay? Please listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Oh god, no, I had the perfect react. I should have uploaded the react. It would have been perfect. Oh god, fuck being demonetized. I don't care anymore. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Right. Oh, that's more bullets than fits in the gun normally.
Okay, you see that? That's like every
Mukuro
single
was
fucking
the ultimate soldier.
argument in number
She
2.
must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Z-Wimesy.
What?
You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Timesy-wimesy! Okay, I'm glad there was the policy shift in letting these play out, because if I had missed that, my life would have been so much worse for it. Alright, here we go.
Mukuro was the ultimate. She must have been a.
So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all.
No!
No, that's wrong.
Shut the fuck up!
Silencio, por favor!
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
Oh, Toko, never change.
I mean...
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Oh my god, no! 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 Oh, shit! No! Oh. Just fucking goddamn vibrator! I mean, what do you think that is to her left? Look, that egg is at maximum output, okay? Like, she's trying her best. These are high schoolers, I'm going to jail.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. Okay, I can continue. Byakuya really is...
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Get it? Ultimately, because she's the ultimate. Mukuro's fatal injury has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook.
Oh, God. God, that's so many shards of the Shikon jewel. It's Kikyu! The wound pattern?
If you connect the dots... Oh, look! If you connect the dots, it makes, it's like a doggy with a fluffy tail. You see it?
What do you want to say? Don't say anything. Don't
speak. Know just what you're thinking. So
okay, alright. I'll tell you what. I'll throw you a bone. Not you, Makoto. If you have a theory... I gave you a second, you didn't take it, thank you. If you have a theory as to who it is, you can go ahead and say who you think it is. But aside from that, no further exposition.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
A game theory?
You think it's Macaro?
That's exactly what it means.
You think it's Mukuro? Okay, well, let's see.
When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
That is very clearly Michael Jackson.
If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
It was the mastermind that was in his room. Good catch, that would make sense. The identity is the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. Yeah, let's say the mastermind.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
I think my favorite part about this trial is that, like, every time we're right, he just laughs.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
You're hiding behind a whole-ass robot.
The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. You're right, no tattoo, nail polish, all of these are excellent observations. Yeah, you're right, they didn't have long nails on, or a tattoo. They weren't wearing gloves. If you compare what we know about Mukuro to the masked attacker, it should be obvious. Oh, only 3. Okay, cool. Cool.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot.
The tattoo's on her right hand,
could
right?
It be the hips?
Yes.
The hips! I love how he takes the Akuma pose. Hips! I just need Akuma doing the taunt with, like, hips on his back.
You never saw their face, right?
So you can't have any. I'm telling you now.
You're wrong. Even without seeing there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Okay, that doesn't work.
You're with me, Makoto. Working cause if it's any praise, you know.
I guess I gotta shoot either Mukuro on the right hand or the right hand on Mukuro. Take the right hand and use it.
Shoot!
Alright. Well, as long as they collide, that's what matters,
You
right?
never saw their face, so you can't have any. I'm telling you now, you're wrong.
There's another part of the attack.
Oh? And what is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Maybe the right, or perhaps, or could it be the hips?
I'm sorry, with it tuned up like that, that's excellent.
You never saw their face, so you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
Hit! Damn it! No! I wasted the bullet!
You think I can prove this one attack he was a Mukuro? Well, I can't. I won't let it, because I'm totally right.
Shoot!
Okay, I forgot you could only fire it one time. Shit, okay.
You never saw their face, so you can't have any. I'm telling you now, you're wrong.
There's another part of the
Oh? And is it the
right or the left hand?
maybe the right, or perhaps, or could it be the hips?
Whoops!
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under the. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
Yes!
No, that's wrong. Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Good catch, Naegi.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
Let me see them. Let me see your fucked up hands. Let me see the grippers.
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Yeah, let me see them talons.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Before anyone could say anything. Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
They look like Slim Jims.
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. Sorry, I thought of a joke at the same time, so I laughed. He was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it?
She was extra crispy. With 2 sides and a biscuit. And a large sweet tea. I'm not hungry. Not at all.
Well, I am. I'll admit it.
I just described you.
I can't think I'm a snack.
You're a whole ass meal, BB. You're a whole ass meal.
Damn right.
Damn right.
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
Oh no, she has deductive burns.
I didn't know what I was doing, so I just kind of grabbed the pizza straight out of the oven.
She had an inferred inferno. An implication immolation.
Oh my god.
She got some of that reasoning roasted. Oh god. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, she took that logic topologically, didn't she? Okay. I'm done. Not as well done as her hands, but I'm done.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
I don't. I'm mad as fuck right now, but we're going to die. I figured if you saw them, you'd want to chew on them. I mean, not gonna lie, I kind of do. They look like my rawhide toy.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Which is an interesting word, because I'm pretty sure those hands are bone dry. Like a little butter could have helped a lot. All they needed was some salt, pepper, and a little sprig of thyme. Oh my god. Golden Corral ass looking hands. Oh. I love how she's saying that, and I feel like she just wanted her dinner early at the local hibachi place. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
I'm pretty sure I would be too. Oh god. Why her body looked like Sue Storm, but her hands look like Ben Grimm? Oh, she'd be wearing those thing rings. Okay, anyway, moving on.
Then this much has been made clear.
Yeah, it definitely couldn't be her. Definitely not. Definitely not. Could not be her. Couldn't be. Definitely not. Definitely not.
There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful! On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours!
Jesus Christ, dude.
This is Monokuma we're talking about here. He has spared no ounce of insensitivity.
Oh, on the, no, I'll tell you later. Actually, no, I won't. I'm sorry, forgive me. My alma mater is playing in the, National College Football Championship today, and it is not close. On the subject of losing saltily, it is not close.
Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
I cannot wait until we make you into a stew. Or we do the Food Wars thing and just make a deep-fried bear cutlet. No, they literally made a fried bear hamburger steak in Food Wars, which creates one of my favorite images in all of manga. It's literally like, you know like how people joke about, like, anime food and how good it looks?
Uh-huh.
There's literally somebody who's like one of those high-def manga pictures, but it's of, like, a bucket of KFC being held by the Colonel. And it just says, it's like, Sasuna fried the chicken! And I'm like, yes. That's exactly what it should taste like.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Oh god, I need someone to draw Kyoko's hands like that.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
I'm telling you, it was Sayaka. She's not dead.
All that insulation.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
I'm not gonna argue with Toko here. She is in the right.
Then, she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored. The pool. The kitchen! I mean, we can't go in after 10 o'clock.
That's true, and we have an seemingly endless supply of meat, so...
We would have run out of meat. No. Aoi would have personally gone through, like, all of Mukuro in an afternoon. Oh, right, there's a time limit. Okay. Biolab!
God! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body, and it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
You know, I really need Toko to sneeze. I need at least one more Jack scene before this is over. The tarp. It's a tarp.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
He just nods knowingly.
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
With her eyes, Bert.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess!
Why is the bear sweating? This is why you don't overclock your bears. Look how hot he is.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved!
Why so sweaty?
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Yep, the lights. The inconsistency in the biolab? Could you be talking
la,
about...
La, la, I can't hear you. La, 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 la.
Look how pixelated it is!
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
We're sentencing him to death! I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
By the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
What?
Oh yeah, I forgot he kidnapped our family, right.
That's true, yeah.
I literally forgot about that. Our mom, our dad, and our sister. None of which are characters that will ever become important in subsequent installments of this game. What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
I mean, yeah, I did. Like immediately after. Bro, that was 60 hours ago. That was 60
so
work.
What do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family?
I don't think it's our problem right now.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Aren't the other kids gonna start asking questions if you keep that up?
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yeah, that's probably why he locked us in here. Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. Okay, now to forget how this goes.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Punishment is waiting for you. Are you sure about this? Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Punishment is waiting for you. Are you sure about this? Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Punishment is waiting for you. Are you sure about this? Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this?
Damn it! We were close, I think. I hope. Nobody believes me! Nobody wants to hear what I have to say!
Uh-oh, have we already come to the end of the debate? Well, it would seem you weren't able to uncover the mystery of this school or Mukuro's death. You know what that means. It's everyone's favorite punishment time!
Is this really the end for all of us?
No.
What do you say? Want to give it another shot?
I refuse to give up yet.
We're gonna give up now after all this. No, we're giving up.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Punishment is waiting for you. Are you sure about this? Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Punishment is waiting for you. Are you sure about this? Proof, proof, proof!
4, 5, 6, shot.
Are you sure about this? Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening!
No, biolab lights! Shit!
Are you sure about this? Punishment is waiting for you.
I know I passed it.
I'm not listening!
Biolab lights!
This should prove it.
Get fucked!
Get fucked, you Lori!
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
He can't count. I mean, neither can I. You saw me in that rhythm game, but like, you know, he actually can't count. 9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights on should be 10.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. The key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Somehow. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth. Then Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And victim number 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
Close.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Kyoko's already figured it out.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders. No, I know you figured it out last week. I'm sorry that you can't tell them. You'll be able to tell them soon. The explanation for more murders. You're not writing an essay!
You get that word count, Makoto.
Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? There weren't actually 10 murders, but 9. That's why there are 9 bodies. No, I know. I just... Oh. That's patently untrue. Counting Monokuma's executions, there have indeed been 10 murders. I think we can all agree on that. Actually, you're completely right, so...
Shoot! I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Killed to death.
Double murder. Kilimanjaro.
Murdered and murdered again?
Murdered and murdered again. It's all in my head. I just get murdered and murdered again.
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
I feel like the big reveal's coming!
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
Uh-oh.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on!
Getting awfully angry there, Bear.
Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
I don't know.
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
I'm so happy because I can tell that soon this secret that I have been sitting on for 6 months I'll be able to release.
I mean, we already know that it was Sayaka. I've been saying it all along.
I know, that's why it was so shocking to me that she died first.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Really? We're gonna gaslight her? That's what we're doing?
Gaslight Gatekeep Bear Boss.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
Yes.
Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu, whatever? Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Mukuro died from the wound she had all over her body. No, I love how deliberately he pronounces all of their names. But I mean, no, it could have been Hifumi because they could have just hid inside the body like a tauntaun, you know, and like snuck out like a meat suit. Okay, I'll quit picking on Hifumi. It's still Wide Boy Winter. I'm not gonna do that to him. There's gotta be some kind of explanation that can solve this mystery.
Who is this someone else that
Alright,
Mukuro
let's
was
solve the
killed
mystery,
as?
guys!
Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
Oh, you gotta do it while they're merging.
Chihiro Fujisaki?
Mondo, Kiyotaka, Hifumi, Celestia, Lu, or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Oh god, you gotta be real deliberate with this. What's the slowdown button?
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as?
I don't remember, but
Was it
can actually
Sayaka
shoot.
Maizono?
Huh?
Alright, so you know the purple words?
Yeah.
There's another button you can press to shoot those and get them out of the way.
Oh, you're right, there is. I can never remember what it is.
I can't remember what it is either.
This game has so many goddamn useless controls that we never use. Is it X? Well, we can find out. Let's see. Oh, it's that one.
Junko Enoshima?
What the fuck?
Shoot!
Yeah, we cleared it.
Who is this someone else?
That Mukuro, was it
Sayaka Maizono?
So I have to do murder
Junko
twice.
Enoshima?
Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaka, Hifumi, Celestia, Lu, or maybe
Sakura? No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice! Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima?
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Is it finally time for the reveal?
Junko.
Is it time now?
Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
what do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Ma'am, you literally stabbed people to death.
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again.
No, you're right, CD. I imagine that'll become important here in a minute.
Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person?
At one point. It's like a fetus and fetu situation.
Wait, so then... What does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
Hero, go grab a juice box and sit in the corner.
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
Darling, I'm afraid you have it backwards.
She took Junko's body. And made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive? The one that's still alive is Mukuro? But can we really believe that? Yep, the tattoo.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the Mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Mukuro is still alive? Can I really believe that?
The body we found in the garden wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive? That's right. She made it so
The Mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
I love how... Yeah. I love how is one you can attack. I also realized that literally just now we can shoot the purple ones to get more time. Okay, so... The tattoo is the point here.
Would it be her profile?
It's the I guess so.
Found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
No, you're right.
That's wrong. No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records.
Oh, you're right.
Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32.
You can just say measurements. That's what they are.
Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone's made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. It's Junko time.
It's Sayaka. I've been telling you this whole time.
It's Junko time!
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Sorry, y'all. I've been lying to you. It's not Sayaka.
It's Mondo.
Are you sure about that?
Byakuya, why? Byakuya, why now?
Huh?
I'm interested, though, because I actually don't know what his rebuttal is going to be.
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it... Oh, wow. I gently placed...
Oh, shit!
Yeah, he's got us there. I literally forgot this scene. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but... She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I did check, absolutely. And I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive...
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
You know, the fact that you're so happy we screwed that up is not a good indicator that we were wrong.
Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Step on him, Kirigiri.
Oh?
No, Kiku's right. It's much easier to cover up a tattoo than to create one in a hurry.
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
He was totally giving up.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
You are wrong.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead. I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? Maybe she used some sort of trick. Oh god. Oh god. What? I need a word here.
Yeah, I got nothing.
What's makeup? Someone give me some makeup stuff. APP. Lots of R's. Let's just shoot an N. Not an N. Not a T. It's an R. R. Replaced. It's replaced. Okay, thank God. Give me the D!
Now I understand. That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Okay, good. I learned words.
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? when could they even have done that? Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Before we ever met her.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. They switched at the beginning.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
That would track.
Then we'd already met her?
I had, like, a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Now you're thinking using your whole ass.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished.
She had red acrylics. You're right, she did have red acrylics.
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Oh, I can't wait. Here it comes. Man. Hero's out there having a real one right now.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup in the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
We have solved the murder, tackle the bear. The bear is to be euthanized. Yeah, you're right, she may have made a run for it already.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
Or she's on her way to face punishment.
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? Go ahead. Tell me when I ever did anything like that.
Oh, okay. All right.
When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter. Because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity. And not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. Oh yeah, the explosion, thank you. Group photo. Oh, you're right, we can try that one. Hold on, what matters now is presenting. Alright. The DVD! It's the DVD.
Shoot!
So the first one's the DVD, because we never get to see... Because that's why he stopped us from watching it, because then we would have seen actual Junko's face.
I got it! While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
He wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently shut off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Oopsie, looks like it broke out of service.
What? It just so happened to break just now?
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Man has a point.
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
No, it wasn't a fluke. The Mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The Mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that! Here we go!
Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about?
Give it up, bitch!
That's impossible!
This should prove it.
And it's all over.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Uh-oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. You're right.
I got it! Junko's face.
Junko's face.
The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face.
I do love her little Monokuma pattern tie, though. Isn't it awfully cute?
Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
Oh, can I play it? I haven't played it in a while. I want to play it. I think it's time. I think we can finally play it, guys. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. It's salty shuffle time. Okay, well now that I got that out of my system.
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
Oh no!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
You know, I feel like this is not helping your case.
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now!
Oh god! This one's gonna be long, isn't it? Oh shit. Let's fucking go, kids.
This is not the end of the trial.
Alright, so that one goes there. Junko beat up Monokuma. Monokuma stabbed. Oh no, 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 no. Bird wasn't kidding. This is like, it's near the end.
This is like the halfway point.
You son of a bitch.
No, I wasn't joking. This trial's fucking long. Like.
Oh, it's the halfway point of the trial. Oh, I thought you were trying to say it was the halfway point to the game. I'm like, you are full of shit.
Oh no,
Sir.
Trial.
All right. We unwrapped Junko. We put on the mask. We presented the kniff. And then we were saved. We were saved by Kyoko. They took El Mask off. Then we found the body. Which blew up. I love how they had to... Yeah, I know. It's, oh, look, it's Junko. Alright, let's summarize this and see if it makes sense. Alright. So, when we all met, Junko was secretly being... Mukuro secretly masqueraded as Junko. She then beat up Monokuma and got stabbed. Later on, Junko recovered Mukuro's body from the morgue and laid her out. She then put on a mask, grabbed the knife, raised it to us, but then she was stopped. Should we switch these?
I would switch those two.
But she was intercepted by Kyoko and ran away. And then in the garden, she took off her mask, put it on Mukuro, where we found her, and then as she was about to be unmasked, she detonated the bomb, leaving Mukuro bloody remains. Do we feel like that's right?
That seems right to me.
I feel pretty good about that. Chat, you feel good about that? If we're right, though, I need pogs everywhere. All right, here we go.
Here's exactly what happened. We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko Enoshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Right, that tracks so far.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko Enoshima. Her body was kept in the biolab, which had been converted into a morgue. Until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive, and hiding somewhere inside the school.
There we go.
So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body.
I love how at no point, have we assumed that, she was the one that attacked us earlier either.
This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence.
May I get some pogs in the chat, please? Here, I'll start. Give me some. I need some, please. Necesito pogs, por favor.
She needed to hide the body's true identity.
Excellent. Yes, well done. They're tasty. Give me the pogs. So nutritious, lots of protein.
She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima!
Oh, it's about to go down.
Oh yeah, we're at the halfway point. We still got like...
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Oh, shit!
Oh, I hit the redeem a little too early. No, we are in all shit mode. Here it comes.
What? Are you broken again?
Oh god damn. Why do I feel like he said that to Toko before?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over?
Oh. Oh, okay.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Oh, right, we still have to prove why she did everything. God damn it!
Uh-oh. Up.
There she is! The queen herself! Oh shit!
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Yep. There
If
she
you
is,
swear your
fam.
fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
What happens if we hit okay? What happens if I hit okay?
I think the game ends.
I mean, do we come back, or is it just like an instant game over?
I don't remember. I think it's an instant game over.
Can we save first? Yeah, we can, actually. Can we? Oh, we can't save. Yeah, the save menu is blocked.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about this.
Oh well, no thanks.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
Oh, she's so tired.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
I'm annoyed. She just has the voice you give Kyoko. Oh my god. This is the mastermind? Oh god, I have to voice this bitch again. She's the real Junko Inoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Why does she sound like her meds really even her out? This child does not need the Xannies, nor do they need the wine, but I can already tell.
Your face!
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Oh my
She really is
God.
Kyoko's voice.
You're right, though. No freckles.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
She's a model! It's not! No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her somewhere too. Was it...
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it!
Hey, look, it's all the magazines that are in the washroom, where they keep all the washing machines that they never have enough of.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally Photoshopped. Well, we're going with this one! Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back. Like with computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me, and Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best, but there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
Oh no. No, 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 no. No, you're about to awaken something in her. No. God, no. Please, no. God, I can't. I can't.
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud, that was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute, that was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
There we go! She's alive! Did you think we were gonna be stuck with this voice the whole time? Fuck you! Oh.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now!
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself! But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
I just have to tell you that Toko has to feel incredibly Toko has to feel very threatened that someone else has their tongue out.
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Oh my, okay, oh my god! Ma'am. Ma'am, you just can't keep doing that. Please tell me that after this cutscene plays, she doesn't have as many personalities. She's, I'm gonna rip something.
I
have deepest sympathies for this voice actress because holy shit. Well, these had to have been like different takes. There's no way that they did like a continuous record. There's no way.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Damn.
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment.
Damn, girl, alright, damn. Damn!
So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities: atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Hey, it's Toko.
Damn, just roasted her physically and now roasting her verbally.
It was atrociously how out of touch she was with society.
It took me a second. Oh!
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause.
Well, ma'am, you got him on shuffle.
She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Oh my god!
It just keeps going.
Oh! Oh god, it's Owie.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring.
Oh my god, no, 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 I just realized something.
Alright, you gotta tell us.
No, she is literally the ultimate scene girl. She's literally ooh, I'm so random.
Yep.
Her entire MO is oh, I'm so no. Why? Why?
Yep. 100%.
70 hours. 3 days of my life. You knew. You knew! And you were like, hey, I think you'll enjoy this. We should play it sometime. I'm like, cool, thank you, my friend. I admire you. But you knew!
Okay, but have you not been having a good time?
You knew the moment I slid this poison apple into my Switch. That's why the FPS was so low. The game itself didn't want to reach this dark conclusion. But no, I'm having a great time.
I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
Oh my god.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right! There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
She's like, what?
How can you talk like that?
Acting!
You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary.
God!
We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything.
The evidence is piling up.
We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That appears to be the case, yes.
That's not true at all.
Oh, God. Why are there mushrooms? Why?
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
No, there's two of them! No! God, please, no! Oh, God, no, please, God, I'm actually crying. No, please.
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair.
I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I was gonna say that Toko's voice actress had the most fun. No. No. This bitch. 100%. They made her work for it, but she's having a Careful with that knife. You don't want to cut yourself on the edge.
It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Someone said it! Thank you, hero! Thank you, based god! Oh, we give thanks. We give thanks, hero. Oh, Lord Jesus.
And my sister, too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else. She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
All of you have ultimate in front of your epithets. Byaku, you are a rich white guy who is also still somehow Japanese. You have no room.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Toko is right there.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level
They
of
were not
nuts.
letting her go! Not letting her go!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right?
Oh no. Oh no, Sabrina, no.
So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
I love how he literally leaned back for the extra stank and was like, fuck off.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Oh, you really didn't have to bring that into it, but okay. I mean, I guess if we're opening that door, sure, why not? Why not? Oh, wow.
What's up?
This is amazing. Not to take away from the game, but I mentioned earlier that my alma mater is currently playing in the NCAA championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Reports are unconfirmed, but apparently it is the most lopsided loss in championship history. It's not over yet, but at present, the losing team has 7 points. Okay, that's 1 touchdown, right?
Uh-huh.
Guess how many points we have right now?
No clue.
65.
Damn.
We just missed an extra point kick. The announcers have joked that apparently his leg was too tired of kicking them. We did it! We beat Jesus! Anyway, back to this.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
Uh-oh.
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Of course she has one.
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then
then you can start gloating.
Junko has 2 voice actors? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Damn straight. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries.
Oh my
Hearing Kodo even just say damn feels weird.
It feels weird. Oh, damn straight. Oh, God. Yeah, bark at him, puppy. You do it. Bark at him.
And then we'll have our victory.
He just felt left out because everyone else was cursing. Damn it, Tony.
I can't wait!
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
I love how she's doing a Monokuma impression. That's my favorite part. As if it was the same voice, it would not be funny, but the fact that she's clearly trying to emulate it, hilarious. Thinking back to what Monokuma's told us. The memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to.
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I take it as a high compliment.
It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
It sounds way ruder.
So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
A theme?
Ma'am, you're a writer.
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme for the motive Monokuma gave us for the first murder. Human connections?
I think so.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your friends.
Pretty sure it says family, but okay.
For example, your family.
That's definitely backwards.
I love this game. You know what? I take it back. I take it back. It's perfect.
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
She really has that Gladys cadence. Which I love it, actually.
Okay! Time for the next question!
Oh no, okay, fine.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
For the second murder, the motive's theme was... a strong heart. Nope. This is totally wrong! Keep getting these wrong, and I'll have no choice but to punish you. Okay. The reason Mondo killed Chihiro, there was a long history of sadness surrounding the whole thing. A long history.
Shoot!
Was it the past or the meaning of life? I guess. Oh, it's the past. Because it would have been our secrets.
Yeah.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The theme for the third murder was greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
I feel like you should put a little more respect on her name, but okay. Blackmail. No. That's you.
That's it. Monokuma blackmailed Ogre to get her to kill us.
Sorry, I've been so used to them talking.
Hey! What you call blackmail, I call doing business! Seriously, you don't get it!
There's no doubt that Monokuma tried to coerce Sakura into killing one of us. But that's not what led to Sakura killing herself. There was another reason. I love how there's no health bar. It was betrayal.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships, secrets, money, betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
It is the cat of Meowsty Christo. How you doing? Hi, Rion. We're actually coming up here on the end, but I'm glad you could make it.
Seed of despair?
I hope you are well.
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Forgive my ineptitude. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm sorry, forgiven ineptitude. I can't read. Oh, well, I guess my ineptitude would be forgiven. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, unfortunately, we are about done with tonight's session. Because there's no way we can There's no way we can kick through this in the next hour, is there, Bird?
No, and I'm like, I've been up since ass early, and I got to get up ass early. I'm about to fucking keel over.
Well, you heard the man. But yes, sorry, sister dear. It is about that time.
We'll get through it next stream, but I mean, we still got like
a
ton. Yeah, we still got a ton of exposition dump, and then like the end.
I'm trying. I can never remember what buttons, what menus on which button. No, I can save. We can save. No, I am not leaving my Switch running on this game for a week. Are you kidding me? That shit would burn right down. Look, I've played, especially now that I've completed the decks, like towards the end of it, I was playing Scarlet like in portable mode. That shit straight sounded like a PS4, just I'm like, no, this can't be good for your health. But uno save. Dos save. And one more safety save for good measure. No, it's entirely possible, sis. You are right. It is entirely possible. Alright, shall we move to that most sacred of screens?
I believe it is time.
It is time. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us for Danganronpa. We have finally revealed the big secret. That's right, it was Junko all along. Though I will say, that is the last spoiler I know about this game. Everything that happens from here on in is a shock to me. But Bird already knows. So I hope you'll have as much fun as I'm going to.
Yeah, we still got some dilemmas and secrets to go through.
Just a few things. But yeah, I guess it's safe to say that next week will probably be the ultimate finale, I guess, won't it?
Oh, it will.
You heard it here first. So I hope you guys will come back and join us on Monday next week for the conclusion of Danganronpa Episode 1. I do want to confirm, though, that... Well, we have already confirmed this, but I'm definitely confirming it. To no uncertain terms, we're definitely playing the other two. We're definitely... Well, it does say the ultimate penultimate. So this is the second to last episode. Yeah, next week will be the final episode. I do not know what will be replacing this game in the short run. Later on, assuming Bird doesn't kill me before then, I definitely want to play 2 and 3. Assuming he's down with that, it's definitely going to happen. I presume he'll be down with that.
Of course.
So we will see what happens in future installments. Does that mean if I enjoy it, I'll play through all 5 Fatal Frames? Kiku is on a mission.
I mean, I can't blame her.
Yeah, you're also a Fatal Frame fan, isn't that right?
Hell yeah.
Yes, I know, and you want me to play Digimon Digital Monsters, Digimon Are the Champions, I know. Which, to be fair, I did watch the first episode of Ghost Game, and, that shit went hard. Remind me, Bird, did you watch Digimon growing up? Were you a Digimon kid?
I never really got into it. Like, I dipped my toes into it when it first came out, but...
I mean, I know you know what a Were-Garurumon is and a War-Greymon. I've met you. But, no, so... I do want to... I think I mentioned this briefly back around, like, the Halloween episodes. But, well, I guess the game is over because things are exploding outside of my house. But Digimon... Yep. Digimon Ghost Game was an attempt to reinvent the franchise from a, like, more horror-driven perspective. So, like, the entire... minor spoilers for the first episode, but, like, the first episode begins with, like, a variation on the Kuchisake Onna urban legend. But it turns out that the split-mouthed man is a Digimon who, like, sucks people's life force out of their body.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, like, they actually play it like a horror series. So it's like, you know how, like, certain adaptations of Pokemon, like, the Pokemon actually die and, like, people are evil and, like, stuff like that?
Uh-huh.
They kind of take it to that logical extreme. Like, as opposed to, like, oh, hey, there's a digital world. It's like, yeah, there are monsters coming from another plane of existence. Shit's fucked, my guy. And I watched the first episode, and it was legitimately unsettling. So, if you are a horror fan who is looking for an entry point into Digimon, I would highly recommend it. It's really good. It's really good. But shoutouts where shoutouts are definitely do. Shoutouts to Sabrina for the resub. Thank you for the 5-month sub. I appreciate it. And of course, thank you to Bird as always for making this playthrough possible. I couldn't do it without you. And it's always a pleasure having you on.
It's always good to be on. Thank you for having me along.
Of course, of course. And I'm so excited to see a thrilling conclusion, an exciting conclusion, a riveting conclusion, a despair-filled conclusion next week at 8 o'clock. Until then, though, yep, let's go ahead and confirm that final score, and then we'll move on to the last bit of the evening. It is official. The national championship is over. My alma mater has gone undefeated, 15-0 this season, and has won the championship for the second year in a row with a final score of 65-7.
Damn.
Yeah, thank you, Yama, for playing the Salty Shuffle. It's very appropriate right now. I think the most deeply funny thing about it is that our opponent was Texas Christian University. And I'm pretty sure that that point spread counts as religious terrorism. But anyway, it's over for tonight. Bird is exhausted. Yes, they are the Horned Frogs. The Texas Christian University Horned Frogs. Anyway, that is enough for us tonight. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, if you liked what you saw tonight, please follow or subscribe. Any support you want to give to the channel is greatly appreciated. If you want to see what we're up to when we're not here, feel free to follow Bird or I on Twitter. His Twitter is not on my page. Mine is, though. If you can find him, you win a prize, though.
The prize is unimaginable horror and suffering.
It is! But, you can also join the Discord. We do things that aren't this, that are also fun. But, you may be asking, well, Kami, after the end of every stream, you like to try and raid people if you can, right? Well, who are we raiding today? Well, actually, it's not much of a question. Because, see, if you didn't know, GDQ is currently live for, you know, that little thing that they do twice a year. So, wonderful games, fantastic cause. Anything moving towards the prevention and treatment of cancer is a worthy cause. So we are going to be rating GDQ both tonight and hopefully on Wednesday when we return for more Tales. But we're going to go ahead and raid GDQ. We want to get as many people in on this stream and support them behind a, you know, wonderful initiative, and they just do good stuff. So we're going to be popping on over there, and I guess I'll catch you guys on Wednesday. So have a good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
And off we go. Gone.